And how will your life change as a result of your internal alchemy? Taurus, my dear Tauran friends, Zodiac as well as Ascendants, today's reading is for you. So come, let's get right to the reading. Om and welcome to our channel Zazen Space, Tarot and Healing. Let's pull out your first set of cards. Wow, your first card is the High Priestess card, and your card accompanying the High Priestess card is the Compromise card. It fell out as I was shuffling. Interesting cards here. Compromise and High Priestess. Compromise is not a very comfortable card. It sounds as though it is about compromising with someone, but that is not what it actually says. Compromise card for this position is telling us that somewhere right now you are trying to accept something that you do not like internally. You are trying to be comfortable in a position that you are not ordinarily comfortable with. Yeah, what I see here in this card is that you are not comfortable being internally where you really are, but you are trying to force yourself to be comfortable. Also, around you, there may be spiritual evolution going on. Also, see, the High Priestess is about secrets. So there may be some secrets or some things that are unknown to you around you in your life, which need to be dealt with, which probably need to be brought to light. Also, at the same time, because High Priestess is about spirituality, it is about connecting with your higher self. But then this card is telling us that some of you may be having a teacher, a mentor around you, and there is some evolution, some significant change that needs to come regarding this. As we draw out more cards, we'll get to know exactly what the story is like. Let us pull out some more cards here. Okay, your next set of cards here Taurus, maturity. You have actually been wanting to find a comfortable internal space, meaning that probably if you had been having a lot of thoughts, especially because I can see here that you have not been comfortable with how you feel inside you, which means you may be having thoughts or you may be thinking that I have something else and I'm expected to be something else. But you are wanting to find that sense of comfort internally. Your mind has not been comfortable, and you are wanting that comfort. This could be about your value systems. This could be about what you are thinking, how you are feeling. Okay. Death card. Death card is about letting go, releasing. Okay. You have been wanting for a few things to come to an end around you in your life. Some of you may be wanting for your career to change, somebody. So there are a lot of things I'm seeing here. You want to close a few chapters in your life. This is something which probably has not been happening for you. Let us see what your main cards are. So this is just a gist. Let us see what is the big alchemy that is coming for you. So the next card will tell us what is the big shift that will come for Taurans in 2026. And your card, it's an interesting card, the Void. The Void is about a space which actually has nothing. It's a clean slate. And this card for your internal alchemy shows exactly what we had been talking about, where you had been. On the first card, you had compromise, which shows that you have been internally uncomfortable. You have been uncomfortable in your mind, in your emotions, and somewhere it could be like you were expected. Okay, people actually expected you to view things a certain way, to think of things a certain way, to feel a certain emotion, whereas you were like, I don't feel this way, I don't think this way. But I am being forced to think, or I am being expected to think like this. I'm expected to feel like this, but that is not how I think or feel. And you had been wanting to become more comfortable. And the only way to be more comfortable with how you think or how you feel is to first internally accept and then not have someone question you. For example, somebody cannot come and question you that why are you feeling this way. For example, if you're feeling hurt, someone cannot come and question you why are you feeling hurt. So this internal dilemma that you are expected to even have your inner world live up to somebody else's expectations. That's a very tough space to be in. So, the good part is that the Void card is telling us that now you'll be able to release that expectation. Means if people around you had been telling you, we don't expect you to think like this or feel like this. We don't expect you to be in this kind of a situation. They have been holding you wrong. They've been telling you, no, what you're thinking is wrong, what you're feeling is wrong. That's a very disturbing space to be in. And the Void card is saying that you will be able to release that expectation. You will be able to come to your own space now. You'll be able to feel comfortable, even though the past time has not been comfortable for you, because the Void card, this is a card of things being released. So a lot of your old feelings, old emotions which had been holding you back, making you feel uncomfortable, they are now being released. And you could be doing the inner work or life is doing it for you. But either way, the Void card shows that this is a phase. This year will wipe the slate clean. It'll give you a clean slate, which is fantastic for inner alchemy, which means this is a new slate on which now things can be written afresh. So it's almost like all the discomfort that you had been feeling is now being released. It's kind of dissolving and shedding. You are shedding the old. What are you shedding exactly? You are shedding your old way of being inside you, how you think, how you feel. 2026 will be an important, crucial, but very difficult year for you. Why do I say difficult? Because it is always tough to release. We always want to hold on to what we had been feeling. We keep holding on to things for years and decades and even for lifetimes. So the Void card is showing that now is the time when you will be able to bring about a change. bring about a shift. So this is I would say, the foundation for a big internal alchemy. Now, what is important is that as a result of this internal shift, internal breaking, trust me, it will not be easy. Breaking off and the void card is never easy. It feels, you may have already started feeling it. You can share if you have been, and what kind of a breaking down you have been feeling, you can share. But basically, when the void card comes, you will feel like, why am I feeling so uncomfortable? This feels uncomfortable and this is changing. I am changing. I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know why I think this way. I used to not think like this earlier. I don't know why I feel like this. I don't know why I react like this. This is not what I was like earlier. This is the kind of thought pattern, or this is the kind of questions which will come up in your mind now and in the future. And you would have already seen that shift has started to happen in the recent past, in the recent times. Now we're going to pick up one card to see how this internal shift will shift your life. Okay, this is an interesting one. How will your life change? Because change, and your world changes with you. So how will your world change as a result of this internal shift? And we have a card here, the box card. Very strong cards. They complement each other beautifully. Look at this. They're actually very opposite. They're very, very opposite. Why? Because the void has got nothing structured. It is a clean blank canvas. You can write on it afresh anything. On the other hand, you have the box card, which is nothing but structures. You may have been feeling, in your life recently, that life is too structured. Expectations are very strict. Maybe your deadlines are very stiff. Maybe your day-to-day routine is too tight and too structured and too uncomfortable. You may have been thinking, I am living in a box. I want to break free. And the box card, it helps you to break free of these things. It helps you to feel liberated. How will this, kind of a liberation or this kind of an expansion actually happen? For example, something which felt that you had outgrown it, maybe a job, maybe your old home, you will find you will let go of all those things. Your life will release all those things which you have outgrown now. What does that mean? It means that something like maybe a space that you did not want to live in, something that felt limiting, where you felt you are bigger now, but this thing is holding you back. These are the kind of things you will start releasing. Your life will start releasing, which means what? You will start to feel more comfortable in your life also. Okay, let us start to pull out some more cards and see what kind of shape is coming up. How will this shape up? Knight of Swords. Too many thoughts and things happening too fast, very, very speedily. This is what things were like. Okay, but this is what will now be changing. I think this speed was making you uncomfortable. Probably it was like, people around you could have been bitter or saying things that felt too bad. Knight of Swords shows that the energy around you was not only too fast for your taste, but it was also probably too sharp for your taste. Probably you may have been surrounded by people who were saying things which were not soft, which you did not want to hear, sharp tongued. Okay, that is the kind of energy you had around you. This is what will now start to dissolve and go away. Even you yourself internally, you may have had too many thoughts. Yeah, overthinking. Those things will start to go away. The devil card. This is a crazy card to have here. The devil is something which takes away our freedom. No wonder you have things like the box here. So, what I see here is that around you, you may have had a situation where you felt not free at all. You felt kind of really, suffocated. You were like, where is my freedom? What is happening? If even what I have to think is going to be told to me by someone, if what I feel is also going to be dictated to me, then where is my freedom in all of this? Yeah, so that is about to change because devil card shows that there could have been an abuse of power around you, which means people around you are trying to dominate you. They are trying to so this is the energy, the outgoing energy. Okay, so this had been happening, but gradually this will change now. This is a great thing because the devil card shows you may have had people around you who were trying to control you, control outcomes, control the situation and the circumstances. Yeah. So all that kind of controlling will gradually dissolve and go away. Especially, there could have been other things like there could have been an obsessive energy around you. Yeah, people who are very obsessive, who kind of really want to hold on to you or to things, these kinds of patterns will now start to dissolve and move away. Your next card is Totality. This is a card of being part of the whole. Okay, being just being one. If you see that here, just being one link in the chain. Yeah. So right now, in the recent past, it may have been that you formed a part of the whole. It was not about individualism for you, but more about community, more about everyone together. And probably that was also causing a mess for you. You did not like it. Let us see if all of this is being released, then what is it that you are inviting into your life in 2026? So, what will life look like for you in the coming times? How is it changing? Oh wow, Seven of Cups. That's beautiful. Why? Because Seven of Cups is about having variety. It's about having options. It's about being able to see things differently. After the box card, where everything was structured, now you will have variety. Now you will have many options to choose from. You'll be like, I can do this, I can do that, I can look at it this way. So you will not be expected to just walk one path exclusively. You will have the option of choosing what you want to do. How do you want to do things? How do you want to be? Because I can see from these cards, even how you wanted to be was being controlled. One more card for you, Taurus. Justice card. Fantastic. Restoring balance. This is the card which helps restore balance. So all the imbalance, the heavy imbalance, especially imbalance of power. With the devil card, I see imbalance of power. And here with the justice card, I see that is coming into balance. Uh, you know, your mind will slow down. And this imbalance of power, like you may have felt, where is my power? I am powerless in my life. Can you please give my power back to me? That kind of a thing will come back for you. Okay, your power will come back to you. Let's look at a couple of other cards for you. The Hermit. You will be rethinking your emotions a lot. You will take time. You will want to spend time by yourself. You'll be like, let me be by myself. I don't want to interact with people. I just want to be by myself and look at how I'm feeling about things. Four of Swords, fantastic, because you will be putting your overthinking to rest big time here. Three of Cups. You will also find a way to have a more balanced equalitarian relationship or relationships in your life. Why? Because in 2026, instead of those unequal relationships where the other person was controlling things, where you were doing or living up to the expectations of the other person, now you'll be able to find those relationships. Either you'll find fresh relationships or you will find the same relationships changing such that they become more equal, more positive, more friendly, sharing, caring will increase. Yeah. And then you have the Hierophant card, which shows that if you had been engaging in any kind of extreme behavior, any kind of obsessive actions, doing something too much, running into extremes, being head bent upon taking one path in a particular way or doing the same thing over and over again repeatedly, then now is the time when you will gain control over that and find a more balanced way to act. Your actions will also become more balanced. Okay, let us see what fears you are about to release. Wow, what fears are you about to release in 2026? You have the Nine of Coins card, and along with this, you have so the Nine of Coins. Oh, isolation. Strong cards here for you, Taurus. You see, the Nine of Coins is about being comfortable financially. So fears around financial abundance, you will be releasing those in 2026, which means what? You had issues with deservability. You would question yourself, do I deserve myself? Do I deserve finances myself? Do I deserve to be financially strong? Yeah, you will be tackling these fears. So what happens when you tackle such fears? Abundance automatically starts to flow into your life, which is fantastic. Your next card is Isolation card. Isolation is about a fear of being alone. A fear that if I am alone, I'm not liked. Fear of spending time with our own mind. That's scary, right? So you will be tackling these fears too, right? Now, I'm going to pull out one release card for you. Yeah. And one guidance card for you. Okay. Fragrant are the flowers that bloom when you smile and let go. So this card is saying that whatever you release, release it with ease. Don't try to hold on to it or release it grudgingly. One card for you for Oracle guidance for 2026. The turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. This card is telling me two things. One, when you give something, when you share something, do it with gratitude and with grace. But the other thing it is saying is that when you release something, release also with gratitude and grace. Now, this was a heavy reading for you, Taurans. So, there's a lot to release. Yeah, releasing your old patterns, especially over here when we saw that you will be releasing and you will be setting. This is an uncomfortable phase because when the old is there is some structure. When the new is there is some structure. But this is a kind of an in-between phase for you, Taurans, which is a very difficult phase. It's like, the old is not completely out and the new is not completely in. It's the in-between phase for you in 2026, especially in terms of inner alchemy, how you are on the inside. So what happens as a result of that is that it will be an uncomfortable phase for you. Let us try and send some healing towards you to be able to find comfort even in this uncomfortable space. So you can receive the healing either with your eyes closed or open. Whatever feels right for you is fine. There is no right or wrong way for this. So, my dear viewers, if you have liked the reading and if you have liked the healing, and if you would want to go deeper into yourself, into this alchemical rebirth with personal guidance, we have our premium one-on-one Be Reborn programs in which we work with you individually through release and awakening journeys. So if you would like to work on these, on yourself, on your own alchemy, if you would like to work on your own evolution, then you can inquire about our Be Reborn programs at Zazen Space, Tarot and Healing. I will see you again in another live, in another reading, and in another healing. Take care of yourself. Have a lovely 2026. Om.